Welcome to Coned News. Today we have a very interesting topic for you today.
We will be talking about the Federal Reserve, also known as the Fed.
Did you know that the Federal Reserve is a non-profit making organization?
Wow, I did not know that. Thank you, Dakota. Now back to Leo in the streets.
And we're gonna ask her about the Federal Reserve. What is the background of establishing the Federal Reserve System?
I have no idea.
Well, we're here to tell you that. And it was created on December 23 of 1913, and it was in response because we had a financial crisis. That's why we started it. And over time, we've been improving this. And this started during the Great Depression. It was a major factor of us leading.
Welcome back.
And now back to Austin in the streets.
I'm here with Albert, and we're going to ask him a couple questions. In a nutshell, what is the Federal Reserve System?
The Federal Reserve System, it's the central bank of the United States, and it's the overall process which lends money to the government, so that sort of thing.
Thank you very much. That's a
Good answer.
well-explained answer.
Welcome back. And now we have our crew at our local high school asking people about the Federal Reserve.
Hello, I'm Leo Cruz, and this is
Carly.
and we're here to talk about the Federal Reserve. I'm here to ask her one or two questions about the Federal Reserve. First one being, how are the districts in the Federal Reserve organized?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, you'll get the count. I'm sorry. Never mind, she doesn't get the count. Well, there are 12 regional reserve banks, which serve as the operating arm of the Federal Reserve, and they're responsible for supervising and regulating member banks. They're also responsible for distributing, not printing, the currency and coin to member banks. And each reserve bank has 9-member board of directors. Member banks select 6 of those members, and the board of governors appoints the other 3.
So I'm here with Mr. Cavigan. He's a teacher at Foothill High School. And Mr. Cavigan, do you know what effect the Federal Reserve has on the economy?
Yes.
And what is the answer?
Well, they have a wider range of different effects. One, they can control interest rates, which controls how much banks can lend to other people and the volatility of that trade. They can also buy and sell bonds, which controls inflation rates, which also then therefore controls how much money people are willing to spend. They can also affect the Treasury yields as well. I mean, it just goes on and on and on that the Treasury Department, through that branch, can change a whole heck of a lot of things. I mean, I could take a year to talk about all of what they can do.
All right, well, thank you very much. That was the answer we're looking for. Hope you have a nice day.
Thank you.
And back to you.
All right, what's your names?
Daniel.
All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions about our the Federal Reserve. Is that all right? All right. So, do you happen to know how the Fed's monetary policy works?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let me tell you. In short, the monetary policy influences inflation and the economy-wide demand for goods and services.
Wow, then I knew that.
Now you know. The more you know.
Alright, here I am with Sandra. She's a student at Foothill High School. And my question to you is, what is the FOMC and what does it do?
It's the Federal Open Market Committee, and it's a 12-member committee that sets rates and interest policies for the Federal Reserve System.
Alright, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're back out here live on Foothill High School's campus, and we're about to ask this fun man a very quick question. How do the feds organize their banks?
Regulate
their banks.
Oh, I know that one. Regulation is responsible for the oversight of U.S. banking, holding companies, foreign banking organizations operating in the U.S. and state chartered member banks of the Federal Reserve System.
And he knew all that while Snapchatting. Quite amazing. Wow.
I'm here with Mr. Shell, teacher at Foothill High School. And Mr. Shell, I'm here to ask you, what are the 3 parts of the Federal Reserve?
The Federal Reserve. Is that like where you make dinner reservations?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So, the 3 parts are the Federal Reserve Bank, the Board of Governors, and the Federal Open Market.
Okay.
And all those are just the Federal Reserve. And I'd like to thank you for the time. Welcome to my store. What's up? Alright. Yeah, I know. I was in a hurry, so.
Now back to Austin in the streets. Kid lives somewhere.
Hey, yo, just go.
Right.
I'll just cut it out.
Local high school.
Good morning.
Hold up, Liberty.
Okay, go.
Just keep it.
Yeah, I'm keeping.
Okay. Welcome back. Now we have some footage of our crew at a local high school.
That's Federal Reserve. You're supposed to say that's Federal Reserve.
Now we have some footage for you from our crew
Hey,
at a
hold on. Alright, we're gonna start recording?
Take 3.
Okay.
Welcome back. Now we have some footage for you from our local high school.